Germany has long been a beacon of hope for migrants, built on the promise of opportunity. Post-World War II, labor shortages led to the arrival of Turkish guest workers, shaping the nation's culture. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 triggered another wave of migration. During the 2015 migrant crisis, Merkel declared, "We can do it," welcoming over 1 million asylum seekers. This stance has faced increasing pressure, straining social systems and fueling anxieties. The German government, responding to the changing political climate and societal pressures, has introduced a series of measures to curb immigration and expedite the deportation process. Gone are the days of leniency and bureaucratic hurdles. The new system prioritizes swift action and clear consequences for those deemed ineligible for asylum or found in violation of German law. A central pillar of this new approach is the establishment of dedicated anchor centers, expedited processing hubs where asylum applications are fast-tracked. These centers, often criticized by human rights groups, aim to quickly identify individuals with valid claims, while swiftly initiating deportation proceedings for those who do not qualify. Furthermore, the German government has expanded the definition of safe countries of origin, making it harder for individuals from these nations to seek asylum in Germany. This policy shift, while presented as a means to streamline the system, has raised concerns about the fairness and thoroughness of asylum assessments. The shift in Germany's immigration policy, from open arms to tightened borders, is a complex tapestry woven from various threads. The sheer scale of migration in recent years has undeniably strained Germany's social welfare system, housing market and public services, fueling economic anxieties among some segments of the population. Moreover, the integration of newcomers, particularly those from vastly different cultural backgrounds, has proven a formidable challenge. Language barriers, differing values, and a perceived lack of effort to assimilate have fueled resentment and a sense of cultural dissonance among some native Germans. The rise of right-wing populist movements, capitalizing on these anxieties and stoking fears of cultural erosion and increased crime, has further shifted the political landscape. The Alternative for Germany, AfD party, with its anti-immigration rhetoric, has gained significant ground, pressuring the governing coalition to adopt a more restrictive stance on migration. Section 4, Germany divided, a spectrum of reactions to deportation policy. The German public's reaction to the government's new deportation policy is as diverse as the nation itself. While some welcome the shift, viewing it as a necessary step to preserve German identity and social cohesion, others express deep concern, viewing it as a betrayal of the country's humanitarian values. Human rights organizations, pro-immigration groups, and many within the German left have condemned the policy as being inhumane and discriminatory. They argue that it prioritizes expediency over a fair and thorough asylum process, potentially sending individuals back to face persecution or worse in their home countries. On the other side of the spectrum, conservative voices and those who support the AfD applaud the government's tougher stance. They argue that it is a long overdue correction to a system they perceive as being too lax and easily exploitable, prioritizing the needs of German citizens over those seeking entry. Section 5, Echoes across Europe, International Responses and the Future of Migration. Germany's shift towards a more restrictive immigration policy is not an isolated incident, but rather a reflection of a broader trend sweeping across Europe. From Italy to Hungary to Sweden, nations are grappling with increased migration, leading to a tightening of borders and a hardening of stances. This trend has sparked tensions within the European Union, with some member states resisting calls for greater burden sharing.